I want to fight for Biafra right. God save my
So, welcome back once more to the ongoing 30th May Biafra Remembrance Armed Forces Remembrance Day. Here is more like people that want to more like a gunshot salutes, but here BNG is offering something else. We have to understand one thing here. It is only the ingenuity of Biafrans that will restore Biafra for them. It's only the ingenuity, and these things you see, is the ingenuity we are talking about of Biafrans, of our people. We can, that thing you see elsewhere, we can, and it is inevitable. Also remember that this is 101 Artillery Brigade Mbauku. They stormed the Nsukka headquarters, and they have been very impressive that the headquarters, the soldiers in the headquarters are very much hailing them for their coordination, gallantry, and execution. So the preparation is ongoing just behind us here, but for certain reasons, I don't want to shift the camera yet to this area where the missiles are being positioned to be launched. So as soon as the launch is complete, I will now position the camera. The men are happy. Our soldiers, BNG, Biafran soldiers, they're happy. They are singing. They're happy for the privilege to laying down their lives for the sake of Biafra. These are gallant men. These are youths. These are men. They are willing to lay down their lives. They have chosen death. They believe it's an honor to die for Biafra. We have to appreciate. We have to enjoy. We have to be proud of the morale and the doggedness of a Biafran. It's shown in this men, in this Biafran army. They persevere, they endure, they carry on irrespective of the situation. They march on irrespective of not getting the requisites or the enough or sufficient things they need, but they keep marching on. They are not stopping. Happily, they are laying down their lives. They are not hiding their faces. This is to show you that they are proud. They are proud. They are proud soldiers. Proud of their country. There was a country in 1967 with everything a country needs or needed to be a sovereign state. The country surrendered in 1970 under the force of the invading federal troops of the Nigerian state. That nation, that country that was lost in 1967 is coming back to life. This is the significance of what you are seeing from 101 Artillery Brigade Mbauku. Let me make something clear. These are just selected few soldiers from Mbauku, 101 Artillery Brigade. They are here today, and I've been making the headquarters, the personnel in the headquarters proud. Behind the scene, General Innocent NOJ has also confirmed his gratitude and his astonishment at what 101 Artillery Brigade in Buku is able to showcase or show him today. Their coordination, their gallantry, their dedication, their perseverance. They have shown it, the rare courage to stand, to keep believing, to keep fighting, to sustain this fight. That is what is playing out today. Behind me, I'll soon quickly turn the position of the camera to see why the engineering section are quiet, positioning the Mesa for the test launch. You know, they have some secret things they wouldn't want the public to see, how they are positioning and coordinating most of the things they have. Aren't you surprised? You shouldn't be surprised anyway, because in 1967 our engineers did wonders. The Nigerian state said, go on, I could remember, go on, vowed and boasted that he would crush Biafrans in 3 days. All of a sudden, it took 3 good years for Biafrans to surrender on condition of no victor, no vanquish. That is the Biafrans we are. We don't give up. We are Biafrans. The restoration of Biafra is inevitable. There is no option we have. Because if there's option, people died in 1967, 3.5 million died. It didn't stop Biafra. From 1967 and going till 1999, people were still dying, being in prison. Yet, the spirit, the Biafra we are talking about, didn't die. 1999, the pioneer of the new Biafra, dispensation of this struggle, Chief Ralph Wazirike, commenced the agitation. Mass Serbians were killed. They were imprisoned. A lot of things were done. Yeah, they didn't give up. Our people continue dying. Dying. Let's take a look.
Counter-force, counter-terror, counter-force, counter-terror, counter-terror, counter-force, counter-terror, counter-force. BNG, dead before dishonor. BNG, dead before dishonor. Dead before dishonor. Long live Biafra National Guard.
While the engineering department go about the setting up of the missile. Okay, now let me turn up to the engineering department. As they go on, you see the loading of the launcher. This is DO 67 ADM, the Ojukwu 67 air defense missile. You see the loading is ongoing. It's being loaded for launch, and we're gonna experience it. We're gonna see it as it's being loaded for the test launch. These are four mount launcher. You see, it's quite connected. This is what we are talking about, the ingenuity of Biafrans. This is what we are, and we cannot hide it, and we cannot stop being what we are. And with this, you can be guaranteed you can be rest assured that Biafra is moving. It's on course. The missile will be launched into the thin air. This is a test launch. This is a test launch. It's not going anywhere because of the safety of our people. So BNG is being cautious to ensure that lives of Biafrans are preserved. So this will be launched into the thin air, while this other one is all right. The commanding general, General Innocent Oji, is making his way in to inspect the launch.
Monitor. Sir, may I have your permission to hand over the rest of the program? So,
Granted.
Thank you, sir.
Bora!
Right.
You are good to go.
Yes, sir.
After this one now, we'll explore this thing and then we go into the second segment. Bora!
Hi.
Bora!
Hi.
Bora!
Hi.
Bora!
Hi.
Egwu adịrọ ya.
Sir.
Egwu adịrọ.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't fear.
Biafra is our right. If to fight for freedom is a crime, I will always commit that crime.
Oh.
Because fighting for freedom is never a crime.
Oh.
If it is a crime, Mazen Nanda Azikiwe committed a crime. If it is a crime, the likes of Nelson Mandela, they committed a crime. If it is a crime, Martin Luther King Jr., they all committed a crime. But if at last, what they were fighting for, we are granted to them and they were respected, I believe we Biafran will deserve one.
Yes, sir.
Therefore, no cause for alarm.
Yes, sir.
This is time to dislodge the DO 007 ADM. Why we call it 067 ADM? To let the world know that we have never forgotten the wound of 1967 because it's still fresh in our memory. And the history of 1967 is about to repeat itself again. Very simple, whether they like it or not. Because Biafra is our right. No cause for alarm.
All right, this to also remind you that General Innocent Oji in 2007 was in prison for this same fight. And when he made his way out of the prison, he moved straight to continue this very quest for the restoration of Biafra. So this is a man that knows where he is going and what he is doing. He is not relenting, and he has made it clear to us that if it is a crime to fight for Biafra, that he will commit it again, and again, unless he is no more in life, which is not possible because God has given us the mandate, giving him the mandate to militarily do this job. Once more, we should understand that the launching is about to kick off. You see the personnel. You see the personnel. I cannot actually come closer to this because I'm quite afraid. Please. So the personnel is adjusting the launcher to enable the launch to move.
All right.
So he's choosing his target, as General Innocent Oji has ordered him to raise it up and make sure it goes into the thin air for the safety of our people in faraway places, to make sure that it goes into the thin air and lands safely. So that is what you can see. The personnel of BNG close to the missile launcher is handling the missile launcher and about to trigger that will happen under the command of General Innocent Oji. I want to also take this time to let us know that this BNG we have is a blessing, and if you see what is going on today, it's just to show you that with something like this and with maximum support for BNG, it will not take, this war will not last 7 days, just like what happened between the Israelis and the Arab nations. It would not last.
All right.
BNG is lacking.
Ready for firing. 4, 1, 5. India, mark. Fuck throws. Fuck throws.
Jesus. I hear you. The first launchers, man, it's man. I've not seen something like this before anywhere. So I meet my
BNG,
fear and the mission. Oh. So everybody is taking cover for the men. Everybody is taking cover for the men.
Morning, sir. Mission accomplished, sir.
All right. Go back and fill the gap for the second launching.
Thank you, sir.
Carry on.
All right. The personnel just informed the general commanding officer that his mission has been completed and he has been ordered to go back to project the main one, the bigger one, and although the general behind the scene here. Okay. So the general said that for some certain reasons he wants to make sure that the camera is able to capture what's going on. Let me also take cover while. All right, I think I have to stand this camera here. General, please wait. I have to stand the camera here and also take cover. So because what I saw recently is something I can't stand. So I think the camera is free, its position for this. So I'm trying to keep it where we'll be able to see, because it has been a very big problem capturing the speed of this on camera, and it's quite unfortunate that we don't have the advanced camera needed to capture things like this.
All right.
So you can see the general commanding officer with the remote control to wait. Yeah, it has been positioned, so I'm leaving.
All right. Let's see how it goes. Yes.
All right. So they are trying to make sure that safety is considered first for the people, because of the intensity and the ruggedity of this very missile is dangerous, massively, extremely dangerous to come near, and this is proving quite difficult for us to capture what we want to capture. So it's a real concern, because I can't stand with what I've just seen a few minutes ago, I can't really stand for my own life. You know, not a soldier, just a media man. So I can't really stand this. So while they try to make sure that the missile is positioned in a way or shape that it can only go into the sky and fall back for the safety of people in Enugu State. So it's working out, and it's working out. They're trying to complete some details. They're trying to complete some details. So wait for them. So what am I saying? I keep saying this because I'm unapologetic, and I have to make it very, very clear. If we are ready for Biafra, we fight for Biafra. If we are not ready for Biafra, we go home and rest. Just imagine what is going on in our own land. You see people killing unnecessarily, maiming people. Okay, so sorry for this. It's ready to be. Should I? I will keep the thing and come out. It's okay, sir. Please wait. Let me shift to. I think the camera is fine. Okay, wait. On my hips.
All right, here goes for it. Go again.
So the details has not been completed. The details has not been completed. They are still trying to make sure that all concerns are addressed for the safety of the personnel around and every other thing. So I was talking about the issue of Biafra. How could people start killing our people, innocent Biafrans, in the name of what? Why? That is not Biafra we're talking about. This is why we all need BNG. This is why you have to rally around BNG, because it's a refined and defined military of people and for the people, with they are on course and with a clear aim towards restoring Biafra. Biafra till tomorrow, till the kingdom come, is not an affair that can be gotten through civil disobedience or politicking. Because in Africa, we've not had a country or a nation or a people that organically got independence. It has been the neo-colonialists dividing or recreating their colonies. So what we are talking today is the morale and the urge, the determination, the perseverance, the courage, unmatched courage of BNG to making sure that Biafra is restored with strength. We don't need to beg anybody for the restoration of Biafra. We don't need to negotiate with anybody for the restoration of Biafra. Why? Because Biafra was an independent state in 1967. Nigeria was an independent state. Biafra was an independent state, sorry. People came by force. They came by force and took away our sovereignty. It takes force to get it back. So this is the mentality of BNG. This is the mission statement of BNG. Now they are ready to lay down their lives. They are ready to do anything to make sure that Biafra becomes a sovereign state. All we need, all that is needed, is just that bit of our role, our quota, to making sure the struggle becomes a success. While the details, some of the details are being checked and to ensure the safety of the personnel, as you can see, the personnel, everybody is taking cover, everybody is hiding far away from the missile, including myself. I'm quite taking cover because it's quite difficult now to get this thing done today. It's quite difficult to get this thing done on a live camera. So, and pardon me, I don't have the courage to be around with what I saw with just that launcher. So we're very cool. Gotta be patient while all the details are sorted out to ensure safety of 101 Artillery Brigade in Bauku. The engineering department are trying to sort it out. I have received a message that if the details for safety are not guaranteed, if safety is not guaranteed, then the launching of this very missile will be shifted for the third agenda on the list. So that is what I've received. After this very agenda, then BNG will be going to the field for complete and total parade of the day. We are just experiencing, we are just starting. BNG is just starting. So shortly after this launch, the next activity that will be coming to you is activity in the field for the parade, where our heroes and heroines will be honored. The parade for them. Oh, I've seen her.
Ajay soldier, we done dey go. Ajay warfare, we done dey go. BNG Navy, we done dey go. BNG Air Force, we done dey go. We dey go. We dey go. We dey go. We dey go. Since the morning, since the morning, since the morning, since the morning, since Since morning,
Yeah.
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 I never chop.
Yeah.
Since morning,
Yeah.
I never chop.
Yeah.
Since morning,
Yeah.
since morning,
Yeah.
I never rest.
Yeah.
Since morning,
Yeah.
I never sit down.
Yeah.
Since morning,
Yeah.
I never eat.
Yeah.
Since morning,
Yeah.
I never drink water.
Yeah.
Since morning,
Yeah.
since
never chop
morning,
shawarma.
since morning,
Yeah.
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 I never rest.
Yeah.
Since morning,
Yeah.
so walking,
Yeah.
so training,
Yeah.
so firing.
Yeah.
Since morning,
Yeah.
so running,
Yeah.
so training,
Yeah.
so firing.
Yeah.
Since morning,
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 Yeah.
I never sit down.
Yeah.
Since morning,
Yeah.
I never rest.
Yeah.
Since morning,
Yeah.
since morning,
Yeah.
since morning,
Yeah.
I am a man, I'm not a woman.
Never you sorry for me.
I am a man, I'm not a woman.
Never you sorry for me.
I say,
Carry me up, carry me down. Never you sorry for me.
I say,
Carry me up, carry me down. Never you sorry for me.
I am a man, I'm not a woman.
Never you sorry for me.
I am a man, I'm not a woman.
Never you sorry for me.
I say,
Carry me up, carry me down. Never you sorry for me.
I say,
Carry me up, carry me down. Never you sorry for me.
I am a man, I'm not a woman.
Never you sorry for me.
I am a man, I'm not a woman.
Never you sorry for me.
I say,
Carry me up, carry me down. Never you sorry for me.
I say,
Carry me up, carry me down. Never you sorry for me.
onye nne ya mụrụ nwa,
Balotelelelu. Nwa. Balotelelelu.
onye nne ya mụrụ nwa.
Balotelelelu.
Bara woman na so he be.
Baraguma.
Barak woman na so you be.
Barakuma, barakuma, hey ya, hey, barakuma.
Nne m nu BNG mụrụ ezigbo nwa o.
Barakuma, barakuma, hey ya, hey, barakuma.
Afọ mụ Naịjirịa mụrụ ndị ori.
Barakuma, barakuma, hey ya, hey, barakuma.
Barak woman na so you be.
Barakuma, barakuma, hey ya, hey, barakuma.
Barak woman na so you be.
Barakuma, barakuma, hey ya, hey, barakuma.
Afọ mụrụ onye amị mụrụ ezigbo nwa o.
Barakuma, barakuma, hey ya, hey, barakuma.
Afọ mụrụ polisi mụrụ onye oshi.
Barakuma, barakuma, hey ya, hey, barakuma.
Mora.
Hi,
Mora.
hi.
All right, we just have the General Commanding Officer. The message, I got a message and he wants to share the message with our audience.
Dear friends and lovers of freedom all over the world. One of engineer just arrived and there is a new measure of safety that he wants to apply before we release the ground-to-air defense missile, Ekioba. So we beg you to keep focus and continue. After our third segment, as we're about to enter, we'll come back then and relaunch the Ekioba.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, audience, we'll be moving right now to the third on the list, the third item, which is the final program, complete parade for the 30th May for this maiden Armed Forces Remembrance Day. So while the engineer is observing the safety measures, we'll be having a break now. So stay connected and share and call your friends and families and Biafrans all over the world as we move to the main item of the day. We are moving in now. Stay connected, don't leave, stay around, hang around. Let's move to the main business of the day, where more missiles will be test launched today. Thank you. Stay with us. Don't go anywhere.
Moro.
Hi.
BNG. Death before dishonor.
The engineers are trying to rectify the safety measure. So stay with us while we come back. We'll be going for a short break to enter for the final program for the day. Thank you.